Hi, this is Dan Brazzini discussing Subway's marketing plan for strategic marketing August 2013. We will discuss the history of Subway, its mission statement, core values, marketing techniques, as well as what led to its operational success. History. The current Subway president, Fred DeLuca, when he was 17 years old, needed money for college. Working for $1.25 an hour as a minimum wage job just wasn't going to get him to college, and he had hoped to go to medical school, and he did not have the money to do so. So he contacted a family friend of his, a Dr. Pete Buck, who was a nuclear physicist. Dr. Buck advised him to sell submarine sandwiches, gave him $1,000 in startup money, and voila! Pete's super submarines were born in 1965, started off in Bridgeport, Connecticut. They were quite successful and had developed 12 Pete's super submarine sandwich shops in the Connecticut area. However, they wanted to expand more rapidly and were unable to do so just using their own personal skills and local talent. So they decided to franchise. And their mission statement for their franchise was to be the #1 quick service restaurant. Their mission statement: delight every customer with great value, with fresh, delicious, made-to-order sandwiches, and provide an exceptional experience, one that they wish to share and tell with their friends. It is of note they did not try to become the best Subway sandwich, nor did they try and become the cheapest Subway sandwich. Their aim was for great value, an exceptional experience, with delicious made-to-order sandwiches. Their core values focused on family, treating their customers as family, as well as being involved in their communities and operating as a family business in which people would take care of each other and look after each other as if they were family. This would definitely involve teamwork with shared goals and, like any business, have accountable responsibilities for meeting those goals. Opportunity, growing the Subway as part of an entrepreneurial community. This was the mission statement of Subway. In doing so, they franchised under Doctors Associates Incorporated, based on Fred DeLuca's desire to be a doctor at the time, as well as Dr. Pete Buck actually being a nuclear physicist doctor. This began 1 year after they started Pete's Super Submarine Sandwiches in 1966. They were just unable to personally expand as large as they wanted to expand. This marketing technique that they were employing was to benefit from network effects. If they were able to market a Subway sandwich that people would recognize and have familiarity with, that this network would then lead to increased customer demand in all of its stores. They were also able to fit in non-traditional places, schools, airports. They weren't just simply standalone Subway places or on the block Subway places. They could be in games, they could be at universities. And so this was a mass market penetration so that they were very visible. Now, a Subway sandwich is not a very high-tech, needs a lot of salesmanship, a lot of customer support to understand the concept of eating a submarine sandwich. So television has played and does play a major role in Subway marketing. They target particularly the 18 to 49-year-old crowd during prime time or during sporting events, so as to get branding for this low technology, low involvement product. Branding. Now, they didn't create the best and they didn't create the cheapest submarine sandwich, but they are appealing to the health-conscious trend in America and around the world, given the epidemic rates of obesity in the developed world. Subway decided to market particular to this health-conscious group, this health-conscious trend. They also wanted to make sure that people weren't would associate them with health extremism, in which all you eat are red beans, rice, or alfalfa sprouts. Not particularly flavorful and not very sustainable. Ask anyone who's gone on one of those fad diets, unable to do it for a prolonged period of time. When coincidentally, with their trend in marketing, Men's Health magazine decided to share Jared Fogel's story, the Subway guy, who lost over 245 pounds on a Subway diet. This appeared in Men's Health magazine, which, while not paid for by Subway marketing, was very instrumental in building an image, building that trust that Subway is a healthy, flavorful alternative. This Jared story has been ongoing, and he's been an integral part of the Subway campaign for 14 years. Again, further giving credence to Subway being a part of a healthy, sustainable, flavorful, weight loss and health conscious way of living. Community service, extremely important to Subway, and they've been very particular about with whom they associate with. From a national study, they partnered with the American Heart Association as well as the American Cancer Society, again in line with their healthy association of eating Subway sandwiches instead of other fast food that are maybe more greasy, less healthy. Trying to associate this positive association with a community service. Likewise, since they are in many communities, they have associated and have given product as well as monetary donations to Big Brothers and Big Sisters as well as the United Way. Again, focusing in on the family aspect of their values in their company. It has led to outstanding Subway success. It is the second largest restaurant franchise in the world. It has over 39,810 stores in over 101 countries. And you can see the logarithmic growth that it has experienced, starting off with just one store in one country in 1965, and then exploding in the 1990s and in the year 2010 and beyond to 39,000 plus stores in over 101 countries. The discussion question is this: Subway doesn't make the best or the cheapest submarine sandwich, so why and how did Subway become the #1 worldwide submarine sandwich franchise?